Hello Craig, just a quick video of the transmission we took out of your Accord. This is kind of what it looks like when it's all apart. I'll go over some things with you, and Eric or Amanda will contact you with some cost estimates. We will start in here in the case. These bearings inside here have some movement up and down like that, so we're going to have to peen the case. We need to stop this race from turning so that we don't have any future wear. So there's a little bit of movement. There's a lot of them that are worse out there. When it wears too much, it'll cause a high-pitched bearing whine. We don't want that. We look down at the magnet here on the drain plug. You can see that there's quite a bit of metal on there, as well as the magnet that's inside the transmission. Same thing, like we got obviously a lot of metal there as well. The torque converter was coming apart like we knew before, and if we look at the filter inside that area there, the filter's been sucked up, so there's so much suction developed because the oil has to go through here from that hole, and there's so much suction developed, and that's basically going to be plugged up with converter clutch material. Same situation when we look at these screens inside here. There's little pieces of converter clutch material that are in there as well. The black dots are what we're actually seeing as far as the clutch. On the differential, we've got a bad bearing. You can see this roller here. You can see it's kind of squared off, and there's a lot of damage to this one here as well. So the bearing is going to have to be replaced, obviously. When we look at the clutches, this is what a clutch should look like. You see that light brown color and the steel plates. You don't have a lot of heat checking across there, so this clutch has not been slipping. This clutch has been slipping a lot. You can see how much darker the steel plate is, and the lining is almost gone on these discs. Like there's almost no lining left there, and that's from it's slipping with the converter clutch. You can see the rough edge. You know, it's hard, the camera may not pick it all up. You see the black line, and the outside edge is basically flaking off, so that clutch has been slipping. A little bit of slip on this clutch as well. This disc looks more normal, but if you look at this one, it's quite a bit darker. And the same thing on this clutch here as well. We've got a little bit of slippage on that disc there. So in the valve body, there's other screens that we're going to have to take apart, and there's an updated valve that goes in this piece here that really helps combat the converter clutch problem. And of course, putting in a good quality converter is important as well. Trying to get a look at this, take these screens out. It might be easier to see with them out how plugged up they are. Hold up to the light, you can see you can't really see through them. So again, that's going to be converter clutch material. That's also going to be through the screens, like I said, in the valve body. So that's about all we found inside. The torque converter, of course, is going to be the cause of this, and the wear in the cages on the differential, that's got nothing to do with the converter, but that bearing is bad. And then of course the pockets for the bearings for the shaft. So there you have it. That's what we found inside.